Just ignoring him, it's a bit strange.
Say that again.
Just ignoring him, it's a bit strange, that guy down the road who yelled at taxi driver over there.
It's quite tight round here, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible.
I missed this first turn off and I went in the other way.
Yeah.
But you've got to go really steady, haven't you, through?
Oh, it's full of cars, it's terrible.
So, you're originally from Normanton, are you?
Yes.
My girlfriend's from Normanton on Bacon Avenue.
Oh, right, yeah. I live on Cass Road, near Cadbury shop. Oh, well, I did. Before. That's about right.
So, have you got any nerves? Because I'm a bit different.
It's a bit odd. Yeah, that's was one of the problems I think with the test is that obviously it's a complete stranger getting in.
Yeah.
And I've only ever had either Bob, my husband, or my mum in with me. Not obviously in this car, but in other cars. So I obviously know everybody really well, and then when I get a stranger in it puts me off.
Yeah. Well, has Bob told you that I'm not going to shout and I'm not going to judge or anything like that?
Right, no, he didn't say anything. We just sort of decided that you were going to come in instead of him.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you now, there'll be no shouting, there'll be no judging or anything. It's all up to you.
That's fine.
I'm just here mainly to be a gardening. I've still got pedals.
Yeah.
And just do what you do. Do what you do best.
That's fine.
So, what do you want to work on?
I was thinking possibly heading towards Wakefield, because I've got to meet a friend there anyway. But I was going to do high-speed roundabouts, between on the bypass. There's
Normanton. Oh, yeah.
Going as you go along.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to do quite a few lessons. I think I was a full lesson on that before, because I was quite nervous of slowing down. And,
yeah,
and
but you got it in hand, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a bit panicky. Yeah. And I hadn't done it in a while, so I thought I could try that.
So what changed in your head? When you first did it and you were a little bit nervous and a bit...
I think Bob's breathing thing helped me, focus on your breathing and stuff like that, because obviously I wasn't used to high speeds. I used to say I like 20, that's a nice speed, I'll stay at that. So when we were going at 50 and heading towards the roundabout, it was a bit panicky.
That definitely works, because it's worked for me. It passed. You don't realise you're doing it, but you hold your breath.
Yeah, you do.
You're breathing, but you breathe through your nose, and it's like you hold your breath, and when somebody says it to you, you start giggling or laughing a little bit because you realise that you are holding your breath.
Yeah.
So we're going to set off from here towards Wakefield. Have you got do you want to
I know where I'm going.
Directions?
I know where I'm going, so... Yeah, we can...
And if I'm mumbling on or anything like that, just tell me to shut up.
You can chat as much as you want. Bob never shuts up, so...
So what level of... Look at that dog. Nuts. So what level of help do you want from me?
I don't know. I don't think I really need any. It's just a case of...
Just doing what you do.
Yeah, knowing that you're there just in case.
Yeah, just me. I've got pedals, I've got your back.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think where to go to make it like a full lesson, because it's a bit...
Where do you want dropping off?
At Walnut Tree, near Asda in Wakefield.
Durka?
I think so. Near where Pugneys and that is.
Oh, yeah.
Around there.
Oh, yeah, that's where we go shopping,
It was Rinaldi's, the restaurant at the corner and stuff.
Oh,
Along there.
Just say that again, where?
Rinaldi's. And Asda, the big Asda.
Yeah.
In Wakefield. It's near there.
Is it
Walnut Tree. I think it's a fair and square pub.
Is it?
I know how to get there. Yeah. It's just a case of I don't know what to do for the lesson and then to come back round, if you get what I mean, to make it... Because it only takes us about 20 minutes to get there, so it'd be a bit of a short lesson otherwise.
Well, if we get there, then just pull up, have a little review if you want about what we've done, and then just...
We can drive around that area.
Yeah, just decide what else you want to do.
Something.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so we'll drive there first and then we'll make a second plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
It's cool. I know how to get there, if it's alright. My friend Kirsty was like, you can come to my mum's house and meet me there, and I'm just like, but I can't. Your mum's estate all looks the same, the houses are identical. I said I'd never get there. Right, so that's done. So... Can't put that silly dog. I absolutely hate this road. Oh.
Just chill out.
Didn't take my foot. And brake on. There we go. Oh, I hate this road.
It's quite tight, isn't it?
It's horrible around here. Jimmy's had to learn to be like an absolute ace parker because it's that tight. He's going to have to go that way with the relaxer on.
I just expected him putting his indicator on going in here.
Oh, they do it with Jimmy all the time and he gets really frustrated with them. He's like...
Yeah, Kim, that rule where you're not supposed to park near a junction,
Yeah.
closer than 10 metres.
I'll let it go first because we sat at a corner for 10 minutes trying to get round.
How do you judge it when you're pulling out? In your mind that you're not going to make anybody slow down?
Wait for a big enough gap. If I don't think it's big enough, I'll just wait. I'd just rather wait than try it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Obviously, it depends what you can see. I hate this. Is ridiculous as well. You have to wait, mate.
If somebody flashes you, what do you think you should do?
Still wait. And check yourself first. Because, that's it. It's alright.
Don't worry about it, don't matter, does it? It's on here. Why do you think it did that?
Because I'm nervous.
Deep breaths.
Because I know that junction's a bad junction and it annoys me.
Have you heard that saying, if somebody flashes you, it's alright to go if you make your own mind up that it is safe?
No, I've not heard that.
No.
But I've always kind of done that anyway because it's basically you're trusting them otherwise, aren't you? And it's not.
If you put all your trust, if somebody flashes you and you put all your trust in them, then you're asking for trouble because somebody else might get hurt.
Yeah, well, you're basically using their judgment, and if you don't agree with their judgment, it's not. Or if they've got bad judgment, it's, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, wait again.
What do you think could happen if you stalled on your test?
It should be alright as long as you handle it properly.
Yeah.
As long as you know, don't do anything.
Yeah, you know, it's not a danger to anybody. As long as you make sure if you can.
Oh, do it again.
You haven't stalled it this time though. Just chill out, deep breaths. Just remember what you've done it past.
No, I have stalled it this time. Right, try again. Start engine. There we go.
It's nice, chill out, just forget I'm here.
Clutch. Oh, it's done it again. That guy behind me is going to get right now. I can feel it right now.
We're not bothered about it, are we?
No, we'll have to wait.
Yeah, deep breaths, just chill out, just forget I'm here and just do what you know you can do. Because I've seen you on YouTube and I know how good you are, so just believe in yourself.
That's the problem, it's a different person. It's.
I know, I'm terrible, aren't I?
There we go.
Yeah.
Remember to take the foot off clutch.
So,
Sure.
thank you very much, mate. What do you think that's
I
noise
have
is?
no idea. The handbrake's still on.
Yeah.
Confused me and the thing at you. I don't understand what it's for. Jimmy's car's terrible. It's got a silly stop-start engine thing in it. Oh, it annoys me.
So, that like kangaroo hopping, what actually causes that, do you think?
Because I took my foot off clutch.
Because you took your foot off the clutch just a little bit too quick.
Yeah, it's doing everything too fast, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not
So if you could do it again, what are you going to do different?
smoother. Like,
Yeah.
you know, less rushed. There we go.
So have you got another test booked?
Not yet, I don't think. I'm basically going to go over the basics again, and
Yeah.
then we were going to book a test and stuff, and then just have to practice then. Because obviously it's been like over a year and a half since I drove till sort of now. So I wanted to practice out manoeuvres and things first as well.
How are you feeling?
Better now.
Well, I haven't changed into anything yet, so you're alright. American Werewolf in London, not going to change. Yeah, I come down this road a lot. Girlfriend works at Normington Industrial Estate across from
yeah.
that Muller, that Robert Wiseman, that Muller place.
Right, yeah.
So we're always at Wakefield shopping at Aston. So, in your mind, then, what is it about these higher speed roundabouts now?
I think it's just because you've got less time to do everything in, because obviously you're going faster, aren't you? So you're coming towards your goal faster. So you've got to sort of start looking for. I mean, it's easier the fact that obviously there's quite plain roads, so it's quite easy to see down what's going on. But it's just a case of, you know, you've got to react to it a little bit faster.
See, all that what you've just said to me there is absolutely perfect. Everything what you've just talked about there is absolutely perfect. What you should do. So I think couple that with a bit of self-belief and a lot of confidence. You should be. You're halfway there.
And the thing is, I'm not usually an unconfident person. It's just a case of, you know, you get used to things, don't you, the way it is, and then when it changes, it throws you off a bit. It's, I think it's also a good idea for your test not to tell anybody you're going on your test, because that puts more pressure on you as well. Because I think you come back and they're all wanting to know how you did.
Yeah. They all wanted to give you advice about what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you do this and don't do that. It's like, but you took your test 40 years ago. You know, there's a bit of a difference.
What could you expect this wagon's position round this roundabout?
Really wide. I'm going to wait for him to go first because I can't see a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, when you come to roundabouts, you've got the safe plan in your mind what to do, but
Yeah.
do you think you could have done there?
Possibly, but I couldn't see. And then when he comes round. It's just awkward knowing where they're going to go, innit? Because they don't signal, do they?
Sometimes it's better to go on your instinct, on your first instinct. Good. So how's your breathing there? Were you holding your breath at all?
I think so, a little bit.
So what's happening at back now? Can you see that guy in mirror? If that guy's overtaking you, what do you think you should do?
Slow down slightly.
Yeah, what about your position?
Give him space. We're all doing it now, carry on.
So what speed limit is it down here, do you think?
50.
Yeah. So
Just impatient, aren't they?
So do you think if it's safe, like that situation, if you could see well ahead, do you think it was safe for you to get up to 50?
Yeah.
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 So if I could make a suggestion, don't shout at me. You just tell me. Because we were doing like 37, weren't we?
Yeah.
So what do you think caused their impatience in that situation? Because we were doing...
Just more thinking it one lane now. I'll go round and round again.
When we come up to that roundabout first time, can you remember what lane you approached it?
Yeah, I went into right lane, I should have gone in left lane.
Yeah. So do you think it'd have been do you think it'd been alright to exit on that right lane?
I probably could have done, but I've tried it before and then obviously I'd been honked at because there was cars behind. And then you're crossing across the aren't you, so...
Because probably if anybody had been in the inside here, probably not going to be turning right, are they? Because when you approach roundabout, if you're turning right, what lane should you be in?
In right hand one.
Yeah. So probably nobody would probably come on inside here. Scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel now?
Probably about 7.
7?
Yeah.
What's going to get you higher than that?
I think it's just practice. Just carrying on.
You're not still feeling nervous because I'm sat here, are you?
A little bit, because it's a different person.
Well, I were nervous as well before I come.
Cameras before?
Yeah, about 10 lessons. What were you like when you first went on them?
I don't think it actually bothered me that much because to start off we only had one, so it wasn't too bad. And they couldn't really see where you were going, so I think the second one, where they can see where you're going, it's a bit more like, everybody's looking everywhere.
Then after a while you just forget about it.
Yeah.
So what time do you want dropping off at this walnut tree place?
3:30.
3:30.
Yeah, whenever. Really.
What's the engine telling you, do you think?
Okay. There we go. Wine's less. Did you ever drive the other one? The other car?
What
I can't remember what it was called.
No, I've only ever driven this one.
Right, that was terrible. It was like a 6-year-old. It used to whine every time. Really noisy.
I have got a Corsa similar to this, a bit older. It's a diesel. How far do you look up road when you're driving?
Probably them black and white
Yeah.
arrows. I think it just depends how clear the road is, really.
Right there, I've just noticed that you were looking round bend up there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Some roads like this, you can sort of like look
It's
round
like
bend.
nice and flat in it, and you can see
Yeah.
through trees and stuff because there's no leaves on them.
How do you feel about driving through town centres like Wakefield and that?
I've done it before. I took Bob round. He didn't have a clue where we were going out. One that was like, right, we're going this way, Bob. This is my route. Because he thought I was just going to, when you plan your own route kind of lesson.
Yeah.
He thought I was going to take him around. In fact, I said, no, let's go to Wakefield, Bob. I know one-way system around there. Let's go.
I'll be watching this. I'll be watching this when I get back.
Clutch up. That's it.
If you could do that gear change again, what gear do you think might be best?
Second.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Just because it was awkward to set off. He didn't like it.
What you've done right. It didn't kill anybody. It's not.
Exactly.
It's not a big
we didn't
thing.
stall, did we? So.
How's your breathing now?
Better than before.
Yeah.
I prefer like long straight roads. It gives you time to calm down.
They're putting a new bypass in here, aren't they, soon?
I don't know.
From Charleston across
Oh.
here, they're putting a flyover. They're doing a lot of work around here.
Not a clue. Right lane.
So from here, then, which way do you go to Asda?
I turn left at the.
Is that Agbrig
Agbrig,
Road?
yeah.
So looking back on the roundabouts, what you've wanted to work on the, would you give yourself out of 10 for them?
Probably a 7. I wasn't as bad as when I first did it.
So what's improved
Um,
in your mind?
I think I kind of know what to look for. You know, like an approach kind of
Yeah.
thing. I know what.
Yeah, it's all about making good decisions and looking well ahead in it and planning. Trying to not make anything happen to you, make it happen yourself. Tell me about your speed around that bend.
Possibly could have gone a bit slower.
You know what speed limit is down here?
I would say 30, but I've got a feeling it's going to end up being 20.
Yeah. 20 mile an hour.
Yeah.
But the thing is, some of these speed
city
humps.
marker.
Yeah. Some areas they're not 20 mile an hour, and then it's sort of like making your own mind up, innit, if it's safe. Or size of speed humps. Some of them are massive, aren't there? Other ones. Have you seen them ones that are just painted up floor? What
That makes me laugh. There's one of them in Featherstone. I'm like, that's that fake speed hump again.
But the thing is, if you don't know the area and you see it, you just automatically
slow down. But
So
then the
it's-
people that do know the area,
they just
bomb
zoom,
over it.
yeah.
So it's a half pointless. I think they may as well just build. Build a speed hump.
Yeah.
Then it works for everybody, doesn't it? Instead of just painting a bit up floor.
So, say hypothetically, if you had your test tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
Yeah.
your mind, what if you could just one thing what you could work on? What would it be?
After today, probably clutch control.
But the thing is, you know that you on clutch control, you're not going to fail your test on clutch control, are you, as long as it's safe.
Oh yeah, I can feel that gap. It's fine. Just looked a bit narrow.
Start to get a little bit busier now.
Aye. Well, the day we went out with Bob last week, I think it was Friday as well. It was stop, start all the way along through Pontefract, and that it was just ridiculous.
So if we were coming up to this junction now and somebody flashed you from right, do you think if you made your own mind up and you knew 100% it was safe because you made your own mind up, you think it's safe to go?
Yeah, if I've looked and assessed it and decided.
Because then you know in your own mind that you're actually moving out because it's you've decided, not somebody else, and you never put your life in somebody else's hands. Well, unless they're a doctor or you.
Or you can't not do what about it, like
Yeah.
if you're in A&E or whatever, you can't do what about it, can you?
What do you think these kids are thinking about Friday afternoon when they come out of school?
Crossing over the road and getting home quicker.
Yeah. Because it's last day, do you think they're bothered about you?
Nope.
And vice versa, if I can remember when you're kids, you're not bothered about traffic. Yeah, you are to some extent, but you're just bothered about getting home and what you're going to do at
you don't look,
weekend with
you
mates.
just, you're fighting and they push each other in the road then, don't they?
Yeah. So it's like our job as drivers to just watch for that.
I think here I'll go straight under.
Yeah. Both lanes go straight
No,
on
I
here.
say it doesn't really matter which one it is, does it?
Sometimes here though, you get people turning right. They sort of like back of the car sticks out a little bit, so then that's when you go like check your mirrors and move over. Do you know what speed limit is along here?
I'd say 30.
Yeah. But a lot of people just go zooming up here at 40, 50 miles an hour. They're not bothered like that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know Wakefield quite well, do you?
Yeah. My mum's always brought me and stuff, and so obviously I pay attention, and then Jimmy drives me now as well, so. And I went to Wakefield College, so that helped. I know the town centre a lot better.
Because we've been... Oh, it's going to change to green in a minute.
Yeah. Whereas if it had been stuck a while, I'd have
Just
put handbrake on and that.
Which vehicle possibly ahead could cause traffic to slow down a lot more than
That
normal?
big cement mixer thing.
Right.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, cement mixers now.
Oh,
I
right,
can't
there
think
we
of
go.
what else.
Too late to stop.
Have you ever been out on the road with your parents or boyfriend where people just blatantly go through red all the time?
No, yeah, sometimes. Obviously, I haven't been driving,
Yeah.
but
That Normanton junction, at Normanton, that
that
main
one right
one.
at the bottom,
Yeah.
on McCass Road.
Yeah, that's really bad. People just blatantly go through red.
I saw a sports car drive through red one onto M62, you know, heading towards Bradford.
Yeah.
And he literally went straight through lights, and we were just setting off. Honestly, we nearly had a crash. And then once, all them lights were out all at the same time down there. It was like a free-for-all. It was terrible. They're all broken.
Yeah. Like if you've got one guy that's blatantly going through red and you've got another one coming other way, it's just a disaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're just gonna collide.
I think that's Walnut Tree there. Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go towards Asda.
Now I'm thinking in my mind, where's that walnut? Where is that
Yeah.
walnut tree?
I haven't been in absolutely years, but it's got a soft play area, so my friend wants to take a little boy.
So now we've got this far, what else do you want to cover? Do you want to just
Might
pop
try
there?
some parking. If you alright with that.
Oh, bay parking. You want to try in Asda?
Yeah, in Asda.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Have you ever been round here and smelt that garlic from that Italian restaurant place there, that Rinaldo?
I've been a few times. I went the other week.
Don't have stinker garlic, some
Yeah,
nice.
it's Italian though, isn't it? It's pizza, pasta. I think it's not Italian if it's not tomato, garlic and onions, is it? I hate tiny roundabouts, you can never get your gears in time.
There's a good place back down here. It's really
Oh, in that
quiet.
corner.
Yeah.
Can I go in this one? Yes, I can. Watch out for them deers.
Oh, there's a zebra crossing there, but they decide to cross now.
Aye. All these spaces are not too bad, they've got gaps in between other cars.
Yeah, just choose any of them. Quite busy, isn't it? Unless you can go there if you want on that back row.
Yeah, I could try over there, couldn't I? Because that's
Yeah.
quite empty over there and there's not anybody driving around, is there? Oh, I'm doing reversing already. Well, that's not in right, is it? That's better. Oh, it's like my own little private car park round here.
You know what happens normally though when everything's really quiet? You always get somebody comes along, tons of cars come along, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like when you're doing your reverse park, there's always somebody comes up back here.
Yeah. Just blatantly walks across. It's like, can't you see I'm trying to drive you? It's not too bad.
If I make way, just tell me to shift. So you shift your big head.
Nope, still going forward. That'll help. Not a good start. I'd say that's probably it, I think. That's probably better.
Shall we have a look?
I'm a bit slanted, but I think I'm in. I'm in at your side. I'm not on the line.
You didn't judge it line by about that much.
Oh dear.
So, how many out of 10 do you think for what speed control?
Probably about a 9. Sometimes I do it a bit slower.
Couldn't really get much better than that, could you really? But quite.
I have done it slower
It
before.
felt under control.
Yeah.
What
Even when we
about,
went forward, I still stopped because I realised.
what about observations?
I always end up thinking, oh yeah, I'm alright, I'm moving between lines because I like to use my mirrors as well to see the lines. Then when I get in, I always feel slanted.
Yeah. But observation-wise, when we were going back, you were looking at a back window and you were aware, weren't you?
Yeah, I do like to, like, my mum reverses in the mirrors and I think that's shocking. I'm like, no, use them, you know, to aid you, but you've got to be looking where you're going, aren't you? So
I always like to look at back and then just glance in these mirrors. Because a lot of people
just
say,
pause and have a look and then go back. When,
Yeah.
when you actually move, and look out the back window and then you can see.
A lot of people say, I can use mirrors, but the thing is, when you look at back,
There's like a more of a view, isn't there?
yeah, you've got your peripheral vision. It's like I can look at Asda and I could tell, and everybody's saying, and you can, if you just, that 24 hours at top of Asda, if you look at that, you can see things in your peripheral vision.
Yeah.
If something all of a
See your
sudden
car's
appears.
moving, can't you?
Yeah. How many out of 10 for observation?
I'd probably say 10 because I'm pretty aware.
Yeah.
And like I pause and look at the front and then I carry on.
So what about accuracy?
I'd probably say about an 8 because I am wonky but I am in the line, so.
Yeah. If I can make a suggestion, when you were coming in, everything was perfect.
Yeah, I did that on my first test. That's the only reason I failed, is because I straightened it up. If I'd have just left it how it was,
I know,
I'd
because
have
when you were
passed.
coming in there, just believe in yourself, just trust your instincts. You know, when I told you before, back there, just go with your first instinct.
Yeah.
Because it's normally right, because it's coming from within. So if we could do that again, what would you do different to get it more to how you want it?
Probably just have a go and see what it's like when I get in the spot, or at least halfway in anyway.
Yeah, just believe it. You know you've got it in you. Just don't let any thoughts get in your head.
Yeah.
Because you've done it loads of times. Just do it.
It was the first test right at the very end. I'd done everything fine up until that point.
Yeah.
And then I went in, and Bob watching me front fence, and I went in, and I thought, oh, I feel really wonky. I thought, oh, I better straighten that up. So I pulled it forward again and to straighten it up and went in completely wonky and out of lines and everything then.
So,
and he's like, he said, you nearly had it. He said, if it hadn't been for that, I would have passed you.
so at that point when it went wonky and you sort of like trying to, where were them thoughts coming from?
I think it was just because it was right at the end of the test. It was the last thing, and I just thought, you know, have I done that right? Have I done that right? And I kept sort of second guessing. So it was.
So imagine we're in that situation
And Bob
now.
was just like, oh no, what's she doing?
If you could now, just imagine you're in that situation at test centre, because it'll feel like that because I'm a bit different and it'll fit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because
It's
you
when a
don't know
stranger
me
gets
now.
in. Yeah.
Because it's sort of like a test situation. Just imagine, just do it again and just trust your instinct. Just forget I'm here. And just,
Try it again.
I always compare things to being in a supermarket when you take girlfriend out, because when you're shoving a trolley, you're always looking well ahead to make sure you don't hit anybody. And when I always say to girlfriend, if you were reversing with that trolley, where would you be looking at that? And it's just same thoughts in your head, but you're just driving a car instead.
I think I might actually be better this time than I was last time. There we go. Still
Yep,
slightly wonky, but I think I'm better at line.
We're in this time.
Just slightly. That way instead of that way this time.
But we're in.
Yes.
But if you had to do it again to get it more accurate, how would you do it? What would you do?
Just that way slightly. Just slightly that way and then slip back in again.
Yeah. So you know what to alter.
Yeah.
Just believing in yourself that you can do it. So have you had enough of that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, let's go through control. How many out of 10 for control?
I'd probably say a 10 because I wasn't panicked. I wasn't, like messing with my foot. I could stop and start when I wanted. So.
Yeah. Observation.
Probably a 9 that time because I wasn't looking as much around there. I was more looking that way in mirrors.
And accuracy. What did you give for your accuracy before?
Was it an 8 or a 7?
I think it was 7, wasn't it?
I'll go for a 9 this time because it's a bit better because we're more closer to being at lines.
Yeah. So, if you wanted to get it perfect every time, what do you think you'd have to change? Or what do you think you'd have to slightly alter?
Probably get my angle right, or my, like the angle of your steering right when you're going in.
Yeah.
Knowing how many times to turn it that way and how many
If I
times
can make a
to turn it that way.
suggestion, it's just about practice and judging it.
Yeah.
It is.
Because the only problem is every car's different and every car parking spot's a different width as well, and it is.
Yeah. When you pass your test and you've been driving for years, you won't even think about the reference points, and all it does is just mess your head up. And people
I don't use reference points. I just look
do it
out
by
a window.
judgment. Yeah. Other people do. Other people might
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I do this, I do that."
Just frame it door or whatever. Yeah,
The thing is,
I've never
people
learned how
don't.
to do that.
People don't. They'll tell you, and they don't because they do it by judgment.
Mm.
It's like everything we do as human beings. It's like when I go back to with that trolley. When you're shoving trolley in the supermarket, you're not just shoving it just like that and just staring. You're looking. You're looking round at everything. You can see things. You just automatically do it because it's already built in. So it's just about judging it. So what do you want to do? I don't know this area very well. Do you?
I know like Pugneys and stuff, and I know Rinaldi's and Walnut Tree and stuff.
Yeah. So what other manoeuvre?
I'm not sure. I think this is the only one I've done this year. I haven't done any others.
What about reverse park?
Reverse park, which one's that one?
Where you
Go alongside and you're going.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can do it now.
Have you got a location in mind?
Trying to find a street somewhere.
Well, there's an estate up there. I've never been on it, but I'm guessing we'll find something up there if you want to go.
Yeah,
Have you been up that way?
No,
Kettleford?
I don't think so.
It's up to you.
We can try
Whatever
it.
you want to do. Yeah?
May as well get lost for afternoon. At least we're in the area.
So you don't want to bob in Asda for anything?
No. I live down the road from an Asda. I walked to it yesterday. I was like, oh.
She looks miserable, doesn't she?
Yeah, smile, love. It won't kill you. Can I go down here?
What do you think?
Well, it's wide enough for 2 cars, isn't it?
The one on our road saying we could go down here, so
Yeah, because I think that one all the way around's for the bus, isn't it? 'Cause we don't
What,
want
round
10.
there?
Yeah, I don't want 10 coming here.
No.
It
Oh
used
no,
to.
they don't come in this bit now. No, you can go out back. They're coming off at Main Road.
Oh, right, off
Yeah.
that one. I knew they came around car park somehow.
That lady, she's more bothered about a phone call than a safety. Look at it.
Yeah, she didn't even bother looking, did she?
Just turn right out of here, turn the roundabout. She's going to cross over. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll...
Well, you've got to have eyes in back of your head when you're in these car parks. People just come from everywhere.
Oh, that's where bus comes in, isn't
Yeah.
it?
A lot of cars come in there as well and break. Oh. Especially when it's busy and you can't be able to wait.
It's just a free-for-all, isn't it? You have to remember that you've got priority, don't you, then?
Yeah.
I'm on the main road now.
So how do you feel now to when I first picked you up?
Better, yeah. I'm more used to you now.
Yeah.
And it's not like the... I'll just pull in this car park in a second. I don't remember I forgot. Got to twiddle my mirrors.
What, set them up?
These ones, yeah, the facing floor. I'll just pull in here for a second.
Yep.
Just out of the way. And then sort them out. Could you have a look then before I got out on road? That'd have been a bit awkward. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's like when I get on test, none of the guys are nasty except for the third one, but he wasn't even from round here, so that was alright. It was just a case of because of different people. But all the other guys, the ones that actually from Point Effect, have been lovely, you know.
Yeah. It's just a matter really of trying to block them out and just...
Yeah.
Because what it is, it's just putting your skills on show for that 35-40 minutes of your test. I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But it's,
They try to not let them bother you, isn't it? But it's because they're sat there assessing you, so you feel like you've got to do everything just right, don't you? But
there's no exit there, you can't go out that way.
how can I not?
No.
Oh dear.
I didn't know that, so I'm
Bottom.
not going in here.
Ground in a circle. Oh, it's down there. I've not been in this one before either.
But do you think these examiners are looking for you to be really skillful or really safe?
I think it's not skill, is it? It's more being safe, and
Yeah.
it's more a case of
Yeah, it's just
not being
making-
basically a bag of nerves and having a bit of confidence about you, isn't it? Because if you've got confidence, and you generally give an air off that you know what you're doing, don't you? Because they couldn't pass you if you weren't being safe, could they? So.
No. I always say that just make sure that you. Well, they're looking. They're thinking, is this lass safe on the road on her own to go out, and she's not going to cause any other people to slow down and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I've been sat here now for what? What time did I pick you up?
2:30ish.
Yeah, 45 minutes. We've been totally safe, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, this mini roundabout will, as long as we can get out of here, we'll get into this right in line where that blue golf is.
Blue golf.
Turn right at this roundabout and then into left-hand lane for other one.
Into left-hand lane.
Down left-hand lane and then it's like kids are coming in at school.
They're left up here.
Yeah. You can see that black car's blocked that off, so nobody's
Yeah, so
coming
that's
around
what I
there.
was-
And then
Pausing to look at. Oh dear.
Is he?
Yeah, a bit jammed out there. Okay.
Just chill out. Deep breaths. So do you think it'd be alright for us to just creep forward to that line now, do you think? Oh, you were going to pull out then.
Well, it would have been, but there would have been no point because then I'd have to stop straight away and he would have stopped behind me, so... See, and they've just caused me to slow down as well, so they're not doing very well out of this house.
You'll always get people papping because, as Bob ever said this to you, that
Because I'm impatient.
people will try to break their necks to get by you
Yeah.
because you will learn and people look down on you.
Yeah, they forget that they were there as well.
What do you think engine's telling you now?
I need to go up a gear, I'd reckon. God, it's full of school kids around here, isn't it?
No, just a bit. We'll take next road on the left.
Where that car's
Yeah,
come
just
out.
where that car's pulled out, and hopefully we might find a car to do the first part. Just watch these kids here.
Not sure if she's going to step out. Turns out she's going around the corner.
So we're both new to this because I don't know this area.
Go down a bit, I think, and then... Shall I go straight down or shall I turn right?
Well, we'll turn left down here. He had to do that there, didn't
Yeah,
he? There was
'cause I
nowhere
was-
else for him to go.
Yeah, and it's my gap in it, not his.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we were gonna.
They were coming fast though, weren't
Yeah, you have
they?
to
We
swerve
just
in,
slow
didn't
down
we?
here a minute, see if we can see any cars down there. No.
No,
So awkward, didn't know.
I'll be out of schoolroom, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Yeah. Because we want a car, they ain't none about, and if you didn't want them, they'd be all over the place.
Yeah, they'd be away, won't they?
Hold on, that one up there.
Blue one?
Yeah,
Or the dark blue one?
the dark blue one, maybe. We could use that one. If there's a driveway, it don't matter, we're not going to be stopped that long anyway. Yeah, we'll go for... Oh, it's near junction, isn't it? So can't do that, it's too dangerous. We'll take next road on the left here.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there's one up there, we can use that one, definitely use that. Now, what do you think these are? Do you think they're going to be awkward, these kids are?
Yeah, they're just going to keep carrying on, walking out road till cars come.
Yeah, that's a perfect car for us there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and corner, isn't it?
Yeah, like kids, teenagers are really, really clever, but sometimes
tempted
they
to
just...
honk 'em and scare them. They'll soon jump out of the way.
So shall we use this car then and just go
Yeah.
alongside of it and... Come on, mate, watch what you're doing.
I'll give him a I will run you over look and then he might move.
Yeah, perfect, this is perfect.
Yeah, it's a lot better, isn't it, than the other ones? Okay, we'll give this a go.
You can have a mint if you want. Do you want one?
No, okay,
No.
thanks. Well, the school kids are miles away, that's all right. I think I need a bit more of an angle on that. Should I go back and do that again or do we straighten up?
What do you want to do?
Just go back and do it again.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit...
Yeah. You see, you self-corrected yourself there, didn't you? Because you said, oh, I need a bit more of an angle.
Yeah. It's because I was just conscious hitting that... You know, in test, if the road's narrow like this and you're doing this, does it matter if you hit that curb or not?
Yeah, they'll
Yeah, it
expect
does.
you. Yeah,
They expect you not to.
Yeah, it'll probably, if it's really narrow, it probably won't do it on there.
Yeah.
It'll definitely give you a road
The
where...
road it's
yeah.
easiest to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple.
If it is quite narrow, then what would you do? If it did take you down a road that's fairly narrow, do you think in your mind thinking, no, I'll get a little bit closer, or I'll stop wide and risk it at curb? Which would you do?
I probably try and straighten it up rather than...
Yeah.
You know,
Probably
like-
just get a little bit closer, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't take you on a road where you
No,
definitely...
I know they generally don't, but it's just
Oh.
a case of this one's quite narrow. I'm really wide now.
So what do you think you might do to correct it?
I don't know. At home I'd probably just in, but obviously on test it's different, isn't it?
So just take deep breaths. What do you want to do? Do you want to have a go? Just have another step?
Yeah, I'll probably
Yeah.
go back and do it again.
So when you do it this time, just visualise it in your head. You're just going to go outside that car, and you're going to turn wheel, and you're going to come in towards curb, and you're going to swing. Take your lock
I'm
off
just not
and
going
swing
deep
it round.
enough. I'm just not
Yeah.
getting in close
Just
enough. that's all.
visualise it. Just visualise your head and just go with your instincts.
Okay, it's not awkward.
Just think about when you've done this manoeuvre before. Just think, visualise it and just think, I'm going to put this car
In that spot.
in that spot, 1.5 car lengths. Or 2 car lengths. deep breaths as well when you're doing it.
And then rolling roads. That's better. There you go. Try. I would say that's probably it.
Now that is perfection. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah. I felt myself going on curb
Yeah.
just slightly, and I thought I need to go forward to get away from curb.
Now, do you think if on your test they're looking for this much perfection?
No, it's just a case of obviously before I wasn't.
Yeah.
I were nowhere near curb, so it has
Yeah.
to be closer, doesn't it?
So how far do you think how far are you allowed on your test? Do you think within how many car lengths?
What of the
Yeah,
car?
of this car. When you swing back in, what gap do you think
Probably
you're
one.
allowed?
One car.
Yeah, about 1.5 car lengths. So how many car
Oh.
lengths are you? If you would have been doing an instructor one, if you would have been doing instructor to an high level, that would have been perfection.
Yeah, okay.
But it was sort of like maybe too perfect, isn't it? Because see how close you are to curb.
Yeah.
If you're sort of like that far away, you'll pass. Even if you're a
Yeah.
good, you probably only
I
get.
just obviously want tucked in enough, if you know what I mean. I felt like I was sticking out before, whereas now I feel like that's tucked in nice. So
So do you think if you're on test and you're in this position, do you think it might be a good idea just to reverse back a little bit? Because do you think it'll be awkward for us to set off here?
yeah, but if we were setting off, I could always do it once he said, right, let's move on. I could always reverse then and then go out.
Yeah.
Don't make it easy for myself anyway,
Yeah.
either way. I'll probably just leave it as it is while he marks it, and then once he's done that, I'll reverse and go.
Yeah.
Just because if I start messing about, that's when I get silly.
So what do you think difference between them first two goes you're wide, and then when I said to you just believe in yourself,
Yeah.
and just judge it and just visualise
It's
it.
just
You
a
did
case of I knew I needed to go deeper.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's that same thing again. It's come from within. You know how to do it because you've just done it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you self-corrected yourself. So how many out of 10 for control?
Probably give it about a 9, because sometimes I felt it rolling slightly, but I caught it. But because the road goes like that, doesn't it? It's
Yeah, it drops
curved
down
road
to
or whatever,
curb.
yeah.
What about observations?
probably a 9.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to keep an eye out for traffic, but obviously I was
Plus
trying to
there might have been some
concentrate.
kids about, but they already
Yeah.
went, didn't they? And accuracy.
Yeah, I think accuracy is probably a 10 on this one. On
Well,
the other ones,
it is. You can't get any better. It's perfect. So, is it the walnut tree now? Is that what time do you want dropping off there?
Oh yeah, about this time. Yeah. So yeah, it will be. If we can find his way back to it. Just follow it round.
Yeah, just follow it straight round. We'll find it.
We'll never get out of it. And I saw at my friend's house, at friend's mum's house, they all look the same because it's like a council estate, I think. So they all look the same, and all the streets are the same. And I don't know what the name is. And I'm like, but on this car, like, we ain't got a sat nav to follow. Whereas in Jimmy's car, we just usually put postcode in and we go. But obviously, I was like, yeah, Kirsty, I can't get to mum's house. I don't know where. I know where the estate is, and I know where Kirsty lives, but I can't get to mum's house because if I go in, I'll never get out, and I'll get lost, and I won't knock up my door. And
I think sometimes it's better off just driving around and just you'll come to the right road before long.
Yeah, it's really awkward. So I was like, Kirsty, I'll just meet you at the walnut tree. It's just easier because I know where that is.
Because Bob was saying, oh, she's going to work. She's going, what is it, Adventure Falls?
Volcano Falls.
Volcano Falls.
Yeah, Adventure Golf.
Oh, is that where you work on the
Yeah.
Adventure Golf bit? I've only ever seen 2 people play that.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
Yeah.
But it's a really easy job. I don't do anything.
Don't be saying that on camera.
Boss knows. He knows what to do. We're going to Walnut Tree.
Yeah.
Curb in it, I think. Oh dear, we'll go forward, it might be easier.
We were lucky on this road, weren't we? There were no cars coming down.
Yeah, I've done it before when I've been in the middle of a reverse and somebody's been coming down.
So, it's just pop looking at which way do you think we're...
I'm going to hazard a guess at saying right, just because that's the way your state kind of goes round that main road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we have a go?
Yeah, we'll try that. See if that first instinct turns out to be right. Because I was saying that one hour, just believe my first instinct.
You want your be dead end.
Wonder what they were doing over there then.
Oh dear.
Looked a bit
I
dodgy.
don't want to know.
It's a little bit like Chesterfield round here.
Yeah, I think it's just the road's not quite as wide and there's no big roundabouts in the middle of it, is there?
No. Which way we're going to go here? Left?
Yeah, I'm thinking so, because I think it's pretty close to the end of the state.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
My instinct is telling me it's a dead end to the left. I don't know why, but it's up to you. So we try it left.
We can try it if you want.
Well, it might be a dead end. I don't know. It could be. So,
Yeah, I think it might be.
oh no, there's
it's
a road.
road.
Oh no,
Road.
no.
Okay, we're going
See,
left
my
then.
instincts are rubbish. Can you imagine if we'd have said, "Oh, we'll go right."
I'm
and
going all back
road's
round.
here.
Right on the edge of it, and we're looking behind us going, oh crap. I'm thinking right again.
Yep.
I'm usually the one that does the directions with me and Jimmy. He's shocking. He really is.
It looks a little bit quiet.
Yep, it's fine.
So, do you think these are going to change to green before we get there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's straight away.
That's why I tend to go slow, because then I don't have to actually stop.
When you get to that point where you can look at traffic lights and sort, you don't really need to think about it a lot. You just need to look and think, oh,
Yeah.
if they're on red on approach, they're probably going to change to right to this roundabout. It's always busy, this one.
Yeah, because it's Asda in it, and then there's restaurants and everything else all attached to it. He's gonna go. Could be the one in there.
All done. And the tricky roundabout. Right, that's it. Well done. That even for somebody what's been driving for a lot of years, these multiple junctions here.
I hate it when they're tiny. If they were bigger, it'd be easy to get round them, but they're so tiny. Right, try not to pass it this time. Because I know it on this road, I just want to show how far down it was. It's just round this bend, isn't it?
When you first told me about this pub, I'm thinking it's back up there near Pugden. I think there's a pub called Swan and Signet near Mercedes
Right, yeah.
Garage. I'm thinking it was up there.
I knew it was before the Asda, but I didn't know how far before.
Yeah. Have you had a meal in here before?
Years and years ago.
What was it like?
It's just general pub food.
Yeah.
I'm not generally a fan because I'm trained as a chef, so I get annoyed when it's not proper food, not proper cooking.
Yeah.
I like Rinaldi's, theirs is really good. They do proper, you know, like it's like fresh. It's not like bought in microwaves and sent out. It's not like a chain restaurant. It's fresh. I like it. If I want to go left, yeah, left hand lane, I do that towards Wakefield. So yeah, I complain a lot about food. If I go to a restaurant and something's not right, I think they hate it when I come in because I'll tell them straight.
Well, me and girlfriends were living with my dad still. We did have an house, but back in 2007 we moved back in with him. He said, "Oh, we're only going to stop a few months." Sort of like nearly 10 years later, we're still and we never cook. Everything's just microwave meals.
Oh no, that'd kill me. I had to buy a dishwasher because I didn't want to wash her up because every time I cook a meal.
It's a bit further on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's round bend, isn't it? I think the car park. Every time I cook a meal, there's like 7 pans and 3 plates and stuff, and it's just. I think we've gone past
just here.
This one.
Yeah. Quite a tight turn.
I think this is way in. The other one must be way out.
So is your mate waiting for you here?
She's not coming till 4, but I said I'd get a drink because she's got a driving lesson, coincidentally enough. 2:30, and I was like, oh, that's strange.
So
that's
you're alright coming back at this time then? You're alright, it's not too early?
No, it's fine, yeah. I've only got 20 minutes to wait for, and I'm going to get a drink anyway, so.
You wouldn't have a Bay Park if you wanted to.
Oh, enjoy. I'll do it over here.
I'll just pull straight in. It's up to you.
Cheat.
Whatever.
I'll have a go. Well, I'm here. May as well, like tempted. See if we can get it right again. Oh dear. But yeah, I took Bob to Wakefield and he didn't have a clue where he was. He's like, it's a good job you know where you're going.
He only knows Newcastle, you know. I said that on film.
Yeah. Newcastle and Pontefract, that's about as far as it gets. Oh, not only because obviously that's where he lives.
Blackpool as well.
Oh,
Ambleton near Blackpool.
Yeah. Scarborough. He's not bad with Scarborough. He used to be good when we did wine shows in Scarborough. What do I do anymore?
Wine shows?
Yeah, Bob's into making his own wine, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he does it with my dad. Hence why he has got a shop that sells wine kits and beer making kits. But no, I went the other year and I did some competitions. Quite good.
It's something where I don't bother with because I don't drink at all. So I'm not allowed to because I'm on medication
Oh,
for stuff.
right, yeah. I only drink spirits, but I can't drink now anyway, so. I think
You're having a baby, aren't you?
Yeah. So, I think I'm adjusting the line at this side, so I think I'm alright on that side.
Yeah.
I'm probably about that much inside the line on this side.
Just that much?
Just that much.
Yeah. So, if you were going to make that better and more that way, what do you think you might do?
Start turning earlier.
Yeah. That's it, it's simple, isn't it? Just see when you pass your test, if you were going to do one with the reverse parks, because you'll be totally relaxed with nobody with you, you'll just reverse in because there's no nerves whatsoever.
Yeah.
So when you're doing these lessons, just imagine you're in that position where there's nobody here and you're just doing it because well, you know, Bob doesn't shout or judge, and I aren't going to judge.
And to be fair, none of driving examiners have ever shouted at me or whatever.
They were because
they've not. Yeah. You know, I don't think hardly anybody ever toots pedals or like that, or you know, tell me to stop and come back early or anything like that. It's never, none of that's ever happened.
If an examiner has to use pedals on the test, then they'll probably mark you down as a serious if they've got to use pedals.
I think it's only happened once, and that was when I basically lost my nerve. That were it, and that was on one at test. But all the rest of them, they never had to. And they're not, you know, they're not rude. They're quite.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
if you had to have your test
in
the morning, so if you had your test at 1 o'clock tomorrow, how would you get in your own mind? How are you going to get yourself motivated and think I'm going to own this? I'm going to do this. All they wanted me to be safe.
Yeah.
How would you?
I don't know. I think I'd just tell myself, just get on with it. Just do it, for goodness sake.
Just do it and be safe.
It's getting silly now, so just get on with it.
All it is about driving round and being safe.
If I don't think about it, it's fine. But when I start thinking about it, it's when you're overthinking, and that's it. When it all you start doubting yourself. Then if I don't think about it, I just do it naturally, and it just goes in.
Yeah,
and
that's the best way.
So just don't
because
think.
that's how you'll drive.
Yeah.
Later on.
Like when Bob chats about normal stuff,
yeah.
and I'm driving, I do things automatically without even really thinking about it. Obviously, I'm aware, but I'm not aware that I don't process that I've seen that hazard, even though I've slowed down for it. Yeah. If you get what I mean.
You're just doing it automatic because it's already inbuilt in you.
Yeah.
So when you're on test, that's what you'll be the same on test. Just have loads of confidence going in and self-belief. And just trust your instincts and what you've already learned.
Yeah.
Is that it then?
I think so, yeah.
So I don't know what's happening on your next session, whether you're going out with Bob.
Yeah, I'm not sure what day I'm off anyway, so I'll have to
Yeah.
message Bob and ask him.
Yeah, so it's been good.
Yeah.
So I want the monster. Were you thinking, he's going to be a bit weird?
No, I'm just thinking it's a case of obviously because it's somebody new.
Yeah.
Like I said, nobody ever yelled at me in the car. If they did, I'd just pull over and say, right, that's it, I've had enough. I'm not doing today. You can drive the car back yourself.
That's
or
what
whatever.
girlfriend says. She's had a few instructors where they've shouted at her, and I'm thinking, why? Why would you shout at anybody when you've got pedals? Why?
Yeah. Maybe say whoa or something like that, but not shout or tell anybody off.
Yeah.
There's no need for it, you know. Bob's occasionally had to gone whoops and twiddle steering wheel if I've been a bit close to the curb or a lamppost or something, you know, in earlier days, but he's never...
Yeah, but he won't shout. I know. Well, I know for a fact he wouldn't have shouted, because that's not the way to do it, and he's a decent bloke.
Well, to be fair, Bob wouldn't dare shout at me anyway, so... I know his girlfriend. He wouldn't dare. But, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll let you get off then, if you want.
I'll get out and leave you to try and find your way back home.
Oh no, I know my way from here.
here.
Yeah.
See, Bob will be completely lost. Oh, stop going.
Tell you, he only knows Newcastle.